Right, I've been wanting to say this for ages, right? So just bear with me. I'm sure you'll get it if I can explain it properly, right? So this is called the conversation, right? And what it is, it's about, to begin with, right, mental health, right? I am seeing all over, we're all seeing it, all of these ADHD, schizophrenia, narcissist business, autistic. Yes, I am with some things. You know, NFKFC. Do you know, there's just all these numbers and letters and names and everything for all these things, right? I saw a girl on here, right, saying she was just one symptom missing from being a one, I don't know, what are them MYF? KFCs? I don't know. She was just one, right? But she sounded disappointed. Right, listen. For the majority, you are not mentally ill, right? Why do you want to be mentally ill? Well, it's all right, but you're unique. That's all, right? The only problem is, how I see it, is it's disconnection, right? It's mostly between our heads and our hearts. See, we let our head, which is full of egos, where everything gets in, right? We let that guide us to how we should feel with certain things and people and whatever you to fit in, which, of course, this causes inner turmoil because you don't feel that way. You know what I mean? You maybe feel angry or embarrassed, or you could feel upset, like you want to cry and you're swallowing it down. You could be amused and trying to smother it. You could be completely overwhelmed, right, with love or hate, right? But oh no, don't show it, right? Just cover it up. When instead, right, it's this perspective change, right? This is what's happening. This is why you think loads of people are mental, right? Because instead, all you have to do is check our feelings, right? And listen to me. Some people will call it the dark night of the soul, right? I call this, right, it fries your ego, right? It fries it, because once you start checking how you're feeling, right, all hell breaks loose. And when, when you're telling it kind of thing, when you start saying, like, how can I explain it? When you start telling your feelings, when you start voicing them, when you start showing them, right, your ego screams, your brain's going, stop it, right? You're ruining everything, all the walls that I've built to protect you, right? But your heart, your feelings, right, are telling you otherwise. And you go, well, I'm not, but you get to a point where you're like, I'm using my own intuition. I'm tearing. Look, I don't care. You get to that. You're just like, I don't care. I'm tearing the fucking lockdown, right? Because when your ego is screaming, right? Who are you? What are you? It goes like this. It feels like this. You know what I mean? Your brain's going, what is this? What's going on? What's this inside you? Do you know what I mean? And you're just like, I'm in charge now, right? So never you mind who or what I am, right? I'm in charge now. So go find out for yourself, right? Just toddle off, and when you're right, I'll let you know, right? Because you work with me now, right? And what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna keep pulling you with your feet, with the feelings, right? I'm gonna keep pulling you for a change where I want to go, right? And I'm also gonna send you on quests for information, right? And maybe make you eat some of your own words. And I'm gonna pull you up every time you act sly or manipulate or you lie, right? And this sends it insane, right? This sends it insane. I'm going to start telling certain others as well the way I feel, right? So you better smart up and you better learn, right? Because it's like your heart, your feelings are like, I've took a back seat far too long here, right? That's what it's like. And it's, I mean, you know, I didn't know if I ever get to the end of this. I'm gonna. It's just I can't. Not everyone's not mentally, you know, it's not, right? Because if if we listen back to this, right, I bet it's mostly what you're gonna say or you have said to someone as well. Do you know what I mean? The majority of it, because by doing this, by going with how you feel instead of instead of trying to control it, you can still control it. So, in full flow there, right, I got interrupted, bringing me a cup of tea. There's something behind that, right? And that's the kind of things your brain starts doing. Do you know what I mean? You win because it starts working with you. Do you know what I mean? It starts saying stuff like, yeah, I saw that. I know, I heard, right? And, the dead. The dead. The dead do that, right? Like tonight, do you know what I mean? I watched the new HOCUS-POCUS, you know what I mean? And it says to you, you know, I seen, you know, they say that a lot of the films and things like that are true to life, but I saw it was all, you know what I mean? It was all about them needing to eat children to keep them young. And you know that the song on the stage, right? One way or another, do you know what I mean? Etc. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way. See? That's right in our face, right? But I tell you what, when you do it like this, when you go with what you feel, right, the turmoil stops inside, right? Inside is peace. That's the way that you do it, right? And yeah, split personality. No, you're not mentally ill. You have to do it like that to begin with. Do you know what I mean? To know where you're coming from. But eventually, you won't feel like that. I forgot I downloaded pictures for this. I'll have to put a few up in it. Right, but eventually, do you know what I mean? There is peace and harmony and everything inside you, right? It stops all of that turmoil and you can be your own unique self.